Welcome back, people. We are back live inside the Hot Box. Box Kev, DJ E-Rock, another episode coming for you. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in so far, showing love, showing support, subscribed, commented, texted us. The feedback's been great.
A lot of love, man.
So
I feel it.
I guess we're doing something right, man.
Yeah.
know.
We're not canceled.
God damn it, you guys. Here we go.
You know what's crazy is that people actually make a comment like, hey, that should be like your tagline.
It is.
The Hot Box Podcast.
It is.
We're not canceled.
Yeah, we're not canceled yet. ... But speaking of canceled, bro, like I'm surprised you didn't get canceled or even.
Oh, man.
What did you do?
My liver is definitely canceled
That's
right
what I'm
now.
saying. What were you thinking? What did you do?
You know what, man? I had a long week. I felt like I needed to just kind of like get a release. I mean, shit, I'm closing escrow on a big pause. Big pause. But, closing escrow on a house.
Congratulations.
Got a busy schedule going on right now. Man, I've been traveling left and right. You know how hard the travel thing is.
It is.
So, last minute, I got a phone call last night at 7 p.m. It was my buddy Ian Clement from Red Bull.
Okay.
He hits me up, and I'm literally on my way home to go to bed. I'm tired.
After raging already for the entire week.
Yeah, I went to Chicago, I was in Vegas, and I did Tao, I did Jewel, and all these other places. He calls me up at 7 o'clock. He said, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm pulling into my driveway right now. And I'm like, what exactly, could this phone call be?
Why are you calling me?
He was like, well, you're going to E.D.C. Get ready. And I'm like, fuck. At first, I'm like, you know what, man? I don't know if this is smart. Last time I went to E.D.C., I lost my wallet. I spent like $3,500 at some random fucking bar, like off the strip. Jesus. After, I lost my ID. I was stuck in my hotel room. I had to have my girlfriend fly in with my passport. It was a mess. So I was like, I don't know if this is smart. Sure enough, I committed. Yeah. I said, yeah, I'm out. All right, I'm there.
Ooh, see, you're a soldier. That's what I'm saying. Like me, like mentally, when I'm in the I'm going home and don't bother me. First of all, I'm not answering anybody's calls. Like unless we share the same.
This is a phone call.
Unless we share the same last name, I'm not answering. Like if that family gets the pass, you can call me. But like if I'm checked out and I'm going home, like because that's what happens. You call somebody, you're like, oh, say it's John or whatever. I wonder we'll see what John wants. By the way, you're coming to E.D.C.
But you know what though? This was like a great experience.
It looked incredible.
I mean, it wasn't like, hey, we're going to E.D.C. We're walking. It was like, hey, we're going to E.D.C. I've got a ticket for you, and at the same time, I've got a seat on the helicopter for you too as well. I'm like, all right, I've never done that before.
Yeah, I've never done a helicopter. I don't know if I will ever.
It was a little scary at first. Bro. Bumpy up there because it's windy in Vegas.
It's already, as I'm saying, if a big ass plane is getting thrown around in the air, flying through Vegas in these mountains with this dry hair and like if that's happening, no way you're getting me on a helicopter.
It was dope though. So we get on the helicopter. You fly in from Harry Reid,
yeah.
all the way to the Speedway. You land right next to like everything. Right, you take a golf cart, you go through like the back maze, and then
like
you
the
end
Coachella
up
VIP.
Oh my God,
yeah.
It was one of the best experiences ever because it was just fucking easy.
Right,
it was amazingly it was just great. So like you take the golf cart, you end up at the Marquee Sky Deck, and that's where all the madness is. Is just
that like the same
unfolding.
Marquee as brought to you
Tao
by
Group.
Yeah, okay,
brought to you by Tao Group, and then you're there at the Sky Deck, and it's just like literally like it's Vegas on steroids.
Yeah, I've never done E.D.C. because I'm just not into that type of music. I get it though because it's more than just about the music. It's
you have to do it at least once.
What is it? Electric Daisy Carnival or something like that's the wildest fucking like. What does that even mean? I did once go to the halfway to E.D.C. That they used to do, and big shout out to Jesse from Shoe Palace. He hooked it up. We were out here.
Jesse was working at the Sky Deck
he was
last
there.
night.
Okay. Yeah. So we were out here for that. I think it actually tied into the same time as like Agenda or something when they used to do the half to EDC, and we went out one time. And they did a big party at Marquee that night, and it was like the whole indoor outdoor. So they had like the pool side open, which was dope. Like that was like a super fun night. Big shout out to John Costin, M1 promo. My man was in the club with his shirt off, belly hanging over his Gucci belt, just out there looking
like John Cicada.
Like, man, just wild. But man, we had a good time. I think it was me, Big Von, my brother Lex Jones. We had a good time, man.
At a halfway to EDC
it was
party.
A halfway
Big
to
Von.
EDC.
Wow.
Yeah, Von was there. I mean, I don't think he quite knew what he was getting himself into, but Yeah, the music that night was, not what we're used to, but the party and the vibe was cool. Like, I just couldn't do the whole, and the whole, I guess, negative condensation, and I'm sure this is partially true, just like anything else. Is the whole EDC thing is you go there, you do a bunch of drugs, and you enjoy the music type.
I mean, I didn't do one drug.
Well, of course not. But I'm just saying, like, but that's the thing. Like, that's always been the reputation of EDC is I'm just gonna come out here and pop mollies or whatever fucking recreational drug you get down with.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, the Marquee Sky Deck, it's pretty much a nightclub.
Yeah,
in the middle
of EDC.
Of a festival.
Right. So wait, do they have like DJs that are playing that?
No, I mean, you could see literally almost every stage from up there.
Okay.
I mean, the main stage is like pretty much like the focus though.
Right.
But I mean, it's just tables on tables on tables. I mean, I've seen some shit that I've never seen before in my entire career in Vegas.
At this last night.
Oh my God, man. Okay. I mean, probably the most bottles I've ever seen go out ever. I mean, usually like, hey, like, one of the homies comes into town, they spend like, 5, 7, 10K. That's normal.
Right.
Bro, we were seeing like tabs of like 167,000.
God damn.
That actually went viral on it was like on the Shade Room and like, cocktail waitresses, all these Vegas Instagram pages. And then we saw another one for, I want to say, hold on, I got it on my phone right now.
Wait, and this was just for bottle service?
This is just bottle service.
This wasn't like you're covered your flight, your hotel, your tickets for the show.
This is
like
just
a VIP package.
The table.
Thing. God, that's a lot of alcohol.
Are you ready for this one right here?
Yeah.
So this is the record right now that's spent over at EDC currently. You want to read that number?
Wow. Well, first of all, I wish I was the server who was working that table, because gratuity alone was $46,000.
$46,000,
bringing the entire total for the festivities at $323,000. Hold on, let me see the bottle. Oh, what did they buy?
Insane. They bought the world.
4 bottles of Ace of Spades were $100,000.
Yes.
So how big were these? Like,
I don't know. All I could tell you is that you could buy a house for that in Las Vegas.
Literally, you could buy
a fucking house with that bottle service tab right there.
God damn. That's got to be some corporate shit.
Yo,
what?
No, I mean, dude, no, actually, I don't think so. But it's crazy because if you if you swipe to the left and you see the other tab for $167,000 and 700, I mean, come on,
that's crazy.
This guy spent how much did he spend on water itself?
Well,
actually, no. Spent
that's actually
$1,200 on Red Bulls.
That's a smart purchase. That's actually a smart purchase considering it's EDC and these guys have probably been up for 72 hours straight. Red Bulls is a very important investment.
Yeah, definitely. And it's crazy because the guy who posted it, I thought it was his bill.
Oh,
and I was like, hey, yo, that couldn't be your bill because it's all over the internet right now. He said, nah, my bill was $60,000.
Oh, shit.
Sorry to fucking bother you.
Yeah,
Jesus
my
Christ.
Bad. Dude, so, that's crazy, man. Though. $300,000. That's probably more or maybe the exact amount that like a whole club makes on like one night.
I mean,
or less.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was just insane last night, bro.
God damn, that is crazy. But any other like crazy outfits, or what'd you wear? You bring out the your Barney outfit, or wear like a Snuffleupagus horn, or with diamonds on your face?
It was E-Rock out there like Big Bird.
Yeah, right.
Nah,
rainbow brighted out.
I wore a Golden Knights themed jersey, black T-shirt, black shorts. I was boring as hell, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean,
but everybody at the table had outfits that, I mean, or not any outfit at all, or lack of.
So the reason why I remembered me to ask you is I flew in and got home late last night. So I landed at the airport at around like 12:30. I'm walking through the airport at 12:30 at night, and there's all the people who are heading home to wherever from EDC.
They went straight from the festival to their flight?
Apparently, a lot of people.
Oh my God.
A lot of people probably had to show up to work today. It looked like Zombieland in the airport. Like people were just out. So you had like 2 groups of people. You had the people in the airport who were just completely done, and then you had the people that were like coming down, like tweaking, that were shaking and like bouncing their legs in the airport. I seen a couple that had on matching onesies. The girl was passed out. She had a pacifier in her mouth at the airport.
I don't know. I can't do the outfit thing.
I mean,
I can't do it. But you know what? I do enjoy some of the outfits, or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like I said, EDC, not for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, EDC, would I do it again? I don't think I would ever go to EDC Not on a helicopter.
You wouldn't
Not
go
on a
unless you
golf
had the
cart.
VIP
Yeah.
experience.
Oh, I have to have
sure.
that
100%.
experience again. And I told Ian straight up. Shout out to Ian Clement. Shout out to Red Bull for taking care of me. I told him, I was like, hey man, I can't do this without y'all now.
Yeah,
like this
not
is it.
going.
Yeah.
Did not. I mean, yeah, like
If I don't get the Red Bull, VIP treatment, that's it.
once you get
on.
that first tast of that
Screwed
glamorous
me.
life.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to Fergie.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good, man. I went back to the Bay and just went to go see the family and hang out for a little bit, and had to come right back and back on the road again.
How is that though? Like traveling back and forth, from the Bay Area to here and whatnot. It's like,
That's easy. Like that's the easy part because it's. I mean, I've got it down to a science now where I can basically leave my house and get home to San Francisco within 2 hours.
really?
So
So door to door, it's 2 hours.
door to door. So essentially, like I left the house last night at 9:45
PM.
Okay, maybe it was 3 hours. 3 hours. I left at 9:45 p.m.
Yeah.
Got to the airport right as they were boarding at 10 o'clock. Plane took off at 10:30. We landed at like midnight. So
Not bad.
It's about 2 hours from door to door. I mean, it's obviously you can't like bring any luggage or anything like that, but you're only going for a couple days.
I mean, do you keep like drawers or like bags over?
I keep like what's the word for like all of the like shaving stuff and
toiletries?
Toiletries.
Yes.
I keep a set of toiletries at my cousin's house because I always stay at my cousin's place, and I keep all the toiletries there. That way I don't have
keep
to
clothes there, a closet?
Nah, I don't keep any of that. But
wow.
Toiletries wise, like that way I don't have to like worry about ever checking a bag because of liquids or whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's the main thing that saves me. But yeah, man, I got it down to a science now, so it's easy.
Yeah, man. I moved out here so I can kind of pull back from
Right.
that lifestyle.
But
know what I mean?
your mom's is out here, so it's different.
Yeah, my mom's out here, and finally moving into a new house.
Talk about it.
Oh my God, man! I mean,
How's
there's
that
nothing. You know what? There's a lot of ups and downs.
Yep.
Obviously, my bank statements are a little bit different.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because everything is stated income. I'm a independent contractor at all these nightclubs.
1099, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't have a pay stub. Like I literally have to show like the statement as a whole,
Right.
like to prove that I make X amount of money.
Right.
But there's nothing like waking up in the morning and having like your lender or your underwriter just make you feel like absolute shit.
Like, dog, again. Yeah.
Like again, you need this again. Like,
Yeah.
is my word not enough? Like, it's been the most tedious thing I've ever dealt with, and that is closing escrow on this house.
It's a pain in the ass. And the fucked up thing is that like when you upload like all these documents, they're only good for a certain amount of time. And then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, nope, this is expired. We need a new one. Like it's been too long. I'm like, bro, that's your problem.
And they need shit like, to the T.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that says that you paid it off, but it doesn't say the account number and this and that and da-da-da. So we need a different version of that document. I'm like, fucking A, come
I know,
on.
it's crazy.
Just give me the fucking house already.
It's just that easy. Yeah. Just give them the house. already.
I mean,
But you're close. You're almost done.
yeah, about a few days out.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about like, the whole house thing is that, even though I'm in Vegas, but when you leave like the club or you leave like meetings and you want to go home and get like, that priceless moment out where you're sitting on your couch, you turn on TV and you're just like, all right,
I'm home.
I'm home.
Yeah.
I can exhale. I haven't had that in about 5 months.
No, I know what you're talking about.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But, I'm really looking forward to sitting on my couch in my own home, not in my mother's house, not in an Airbnb, not in a hotel room.
Yeah.
But, having that moment in my own house and being able to exhale.
It's still going to take a while from personal experience. Like, when you move in, it's still going to be a little bit hectic. It's going to take a while. Like even me, like I've been here since, November. So, 6-7 months or whatever.
You fully settled in yet?
It's getting there. It's gotten a little bit more. I mean, like I told you, like the whole, as much money as you spent up to this point, like that's nothing compared to what you're going to start spending once you're done. Like once you close on the house
too.
So like, for me, have been dealing with like furniture delays and all this stuff. So I'm at the point now where literally almost everything that I've bought over like the last like 6 months is finally came in. I'm waiting on a couple more things. But it's like I can walk in now and kind of like see everything and be like, okay, like it's starting to feel like home. But it's gonna take a while, man. But you also got you got a woman's touch that'll help you out. I'm
Yeah, I mean, but we got rid of a lot of shit.
as you should. You want to start fresh, man.
Yeah.
Like it's a new house, start fresh, new beginnings.
Got rid of the couch,
Yeah.
got rid of the coffee table, got
Right.
rid of a couple TV stands,
Yeah.
and yeah, you just mentioned how it's like, okay, like you spent this much money, but wait till you get in the house, you're gonna be spending way more.
Because you like me, you did new construction. So for people out there that aren't familiar or who have done new construction, you know what we're talking about. You go through, they show you these models of these homes, and they're done up to the nines. They have every single upgrade that you can imagine in there, from the flooring to the window treatments to the appliances to the countertops, you name it. Everything is like the highest level. Then you have an opportunity to go through your design center appointment where you pick your features and finishes of your house. You do that, but then there's also a lot of stuff that they just don't tell you about that's not included. So like after that, it's like, oh, you got all these nice stuff in your house, but you got these basic light fixtures, or you got to buy window coverings. Was the most shocking.
Oh my gosh,
shit! I had no fucking clue how expensive.
How about fake grass?
Oh, I'm doing my backyard right now. Yeah, I'm doing my backyard right now. It's
the backyard. I was like, yo, it costs that much just to get a couple of fucking bricks here? And like, you got to be out of your mind.
Yeah, for sure. No. Nah, the landscaping, that's a whole nother problem. I'm doing a backyard, and mine's a little bit different, but yeah, it doesn't stop, dude. It only keeps going up, and it's like, god damn, when does this end?
And I wish I had the money that these guys spent on bottle service.
For real.
Just to put towards my house.
Yeah,
Jesus
like, cool,
Christ.
Fully furnished, ready to go, man. But it's still a big thing, man. So congratulations, you finally made it. You're getting close.
Finally.
I know, dude. It's a pain in the ass. Trust me, man. The waiting process, and obviously the delays with construction and material. Everything's. It's been an interesting time to be going through and building a house right now. But you made it to the end because.
To be honest, it feels weird. It feels surreal. To walk through that house, and you can kind of feel the dynamic and the personality of it. You know what I'm saying? Like even like certain things, that. I mean, I've been going to this house every single day,
right?
Just checking up on it since it was a frame,
right?
But when it's a frame, you can't really
you don't visualize it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now that the floors are in, now that the fucking carpets are in, and everything, you're just kind of like, all right. This is getting real.
And see, you had the cool opportunity, obviously, of like being here and seeing your house built. I was in San Francisco while my house was being built out here. So I would get, construction updates from the construction manager, every couple weeks. And all they would send me is a picture of the front. That's it. They would take a picture of the front, and I'd be like, oh, okay, it looks the same than it did 2 months ago, because I'm not seeing anything on the inside. I came out here for work, and obviously this was, when COVID was still a little sketchy, so I wasn't traveling as much. Otherwise, I probably would have been able to be out here every week or two. So I came out here maybe twice during the entire time the process happened. And then the final time that I walked through the house, it was literally like just completely framed out. And then from after that, I literally told the construction manager, I was like, don't send me any more updates. Like, unless, there's something wrong or anything, I was like, I don't want to see anything until like I go to the house and like be completely surprised. So when I did my blue tape walk, which you have coming up, where you basically go through and you get to see the house finish, and you point out any little things that need to be touched up, like a smudge in the paint or a little ding here and there. That was the first time I ever saw the house, like completely done. And I walked in and I was like fucking floored. Wow. I was like, wow. And that's that moment you're like, man, all of this fucking stress, all this hard work, all of like this, overwhelming, like just not knowing what the hell's going to happen. Like it finally, you're like, damn, like I'm here.
We'll say this though, like, even though you got to do the walkthrough and you put blue tape everywhere. I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm like, yo, just give me the fucking house.
I feel it.
But no, because I'm 4 months delayed. That's why.
Yeah, but so they do the blue tape walk strategically before your close date, because they're gonna anything that's been blue taped, they're gonna finish regardless.
Yeah.
So point that shit out, and you're gonna have you're gonna have a warranty on your house anyway. So if there's anything major, they're gonna come back and take care of it anyway. But nah, man, that's your house. You paid for it.
We'll make it right
one time, and I'm sure you're not gonna probably have many issues. You're not gonna find a lot of stuff here and there. Mm-hmm. For me, it was like little scuffs along the floor, nothing crazy. Like it wasn't like doors missing or windows falling off. I didn't have anything like that.
No Modelo cans from the people that built the house.
Right? I mean, they're probably buried underneath the house, bro. You should see my backyard right now. Like I don't know if it's a landscaping project or if it's a
war zone.
Everything you can imagine back there.
Play paintball back there.
I keep calling my contractor. I'm like, they're gonna clean this all up at some point, right? And he's like, yeah, don't worry, we're gonna take care of it. And I'm like,
some Modelo cans.
Bro.
What else?
Man, cigarette butts and
oh my god,
red Solo cups and ping pong. I'm like, you guys playing beer pong in my backyard?
These people that build these houses, man.
Yeah, they chill.
I want to say that they turn up.
Oh, yeah.
They turn up while they're putting baseboards in.
Oh, for sure.
Because I would walk through the house like literally like before the floors were in, there'd be like cans of beer over here and Powerade bottles over here, fucking a bag of Carl's Jr. in the corner. I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers is like turning up.
It's their job site, so they got to work and eat in the same spot.
I respect it though.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, they clean everything up. You're gonna be in a good spot. But again, that's super exciting. But like I said, the grind don't stop. Get ready.
Oh man. So moving on. We have merch coming out.
I know. I've been.
I mean, you haven't even seen it yet.
No, I have not.
Do I do this on the pod?
Let's do a grand reveal. Let's show the people what we got.
All right, man. So, all right, here's the first thing, and this is actually I showed you a picture of it.
I only seen a picture of it.
All right, we have a new hoodie.
Okay,
it's a tie-dye hoodie that's going to be coming out.
Oh, that's fire.
I'll put it up on the screen right now for those that are watching on YouTube.
Open it up and I'm gonna do the whole Vanna White.
The Vanna White. There he is.
This is fire. Oh, this is like good quality.
It's good quality, man. Very good quality.
Yeah, see that? The Hotbox hoodies.
There it is.
The logo stitched in. This isn't like
It's a Hotbox Champion hoodie, so it is made by Champion, which is great.
Yeah, it's heavy duty too. I like that.
We have a coffee mug that we will be dropping as well.
You'll see that. Bam. Hold on. Check the back.
The back is, coming in hot since 2022, and then this actually came in this morning, which is pretty hot, man. I don't know if you're big on tote bags, but
you always use a good tote bag, man.
Yeah, good.
They charge 25 cents for grocery bags these days. Everybody needs a tote bag.
So we have this tote bag right here.
That's fire.
Yeah, so that's pretty hot right there. So we have merch that's going to be going up on the Radio Basement merch page. It's already a built out shop and everything. So. It will be up real soon.
That's dope. And a lot of people
they want tank tops.
Right. We've gotten
T-shirts.
requests for tank tops, crop tops. Girls are into the whole like cut my sweatshirt in half kind of thing.
Yeah, there's more that's going to go into this collection. So that is all that's all on the way, man. So I'm very excited for all this. And you're going to love the sweater. Obviously
dope.
It's way too hot to fucking wear right now, but
the odd thing is I'm literally going to Denver tomorrow where it's 46 degrees.
Perfect.
But then so that's Tuesday, and then Wednesday it's like 86 degrees. Like that's the craziest swing in one day that I've ever seen. So I will be flying on the plane with this tomorrow. So
that's like a crazy ex-girlfriend
man
mood swing,
right? Crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so. But this is dope. So anybody out there, if you guys have any suggestions or things you guys would like to see on the merch end, definitely hit myself up, let E-Rock know, and we'll see if we can make it happen for you.
Yeah, man. We're going to have some dope shit coming out. I seen that you went on a mission and got the Mexican pizza.
Did not.
You didn't
get the Mexican
so
pizza.
What were these pictures that I seen all over the internet?
Well, I woke up the morning of the launch date excited as hell like a kid on Christmas that the Mexican pizza was making its fucking triumphant return to Taco Bell after being gone for like over 2 years. And I saw the picture online, so I just posted it. I was like, yes, this is the time. Mm-hmm. I didn't think it was going to be anything. I'm like, okay, the Mexican pizza's back. Like
it was like a Supreme drop.
Bro, it was like I haven't seen hysteria over a fast food item since the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Like it was that.
They said that I actually won't go too deep in it, but they said the world has never been the same since the Popeyes chicken sandwich came into play.
Or since they got rid of the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell, bro. Like
man.
That's big facts. But yeah, man, I was super excited to go get it after not having it for 2 years. I saved my cheat day for the week to be like, cool, I'm gonna go get my Mexican pizza. I mean, granted, it's not the best way to spend a cheat day, but when it's something that you've been, kind of dreaming about for over 2 years, I was like, man, this is gonna be great. Went to the first Taco Bell, pumped, excited. And mind you, I went at like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, the lunch crowd's gone. The dinner crowd is still at work. I'm like, this is gonna be great. I walk up to the door at the first one, bam, right on the door, sold out Mexican pizzas. I said,
I'm telling you, it was like a Supreme drop.
Bro.
It was like a pair of Jordans came out.
Instant fucking hysteria and panic set in because I was like, oh God.
I mean, is it that great though?
Is any fast food item
did you just
that great? Any fast food item. It's instant gratification, E-Rock. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where you eat it and you're like, wow, this is delicious. And then literally the second you are done, you're like, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah.
But for me, it's more like a nostalgic thing. You know what I mean? Like I grew up eating Taco Bell just like a lot of people did. Like Mexican pizza was one of my favorite things, and then they took it away. And I don't eat Taco Bell or fast food damn near at all, if ever, anymore. But so it was like one of those things where it was like, it was like a special moment. It was a celebration, if you will. Okay. So long story short,
It's fucking Mexican pizza, bro. It's not
Mexican
even
pizza.
that even like.
no, don't disrespect, bro. Doja Cat, big shout out to her. She brought that back. But anyways, I ended up going to 4 different fucking Taco Bells.
Oh my God.
Not one of them had
It's
Mexican
not that
pizza.
serious.
Well, you've never been on the hunt for anything, clearly. See, that's your problem. You got hookups everywhere. You get free sneakers, you get fucking this, you get that. You don't know about the normal blue collar hard workers out there. They gotta go grind and
don't
go
put that on me, man.
just saying.
No.
You don't know what it's like, E-Rock. There's real struggles out here.
I've had it before, and to be honest, hey, I might get canceled for this. I don't think it's fucking that great.
I mean, a lot of people think that way.
I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't go to 4 Taco Bells for it.
Well, I mean, like I said, if it was any other occasion and it hadn't been gone for 2 years, it's like so. For example, you brought this up on one of the first podcasts.
Okay.
If they were to open a Nations in Vegas, you would want to be like, man, fuck that. I'm going. I don't care when it opens.
I would.
See, it's one of those things.
Okay.
To me, Nations isn't that great.
Bro, now you're disrespecting something that's an institution.
It is, but again,
in the Bay Area.
Don't get me
bro.
wrong. I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't eat it, but like I would choose
God,
other
Nations
things
is
over it.
fucking fire, bro.
See, but that's what I'm thinking. It's a preference. It's a preference.
I don't know, the Mexican pizza thing. I feel like it's just so much hype.
Oh, bro. Yes, there was a lot of hype.
It's
but that's
it's
the
more
genius of
hype.
it.
You know what, man? It's more hype than it is like just gratification for me. Like I've had it before. I think it's all right. It's cool. Hey, it'd be probably great after a couple of J's. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think, to be honest, I think what's worth the squeeze is fucking the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Really?
Yes,
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was
bro.
anything special.
You don't know your chicken sandwiches.
I mean, I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. Don't get me wrong. It
That's
wasn't.
amazing.
It was good. It was like the first.
If that went away for 2 years,
See,
I would be
what
on
I'm
the hunt.
saying.
I would be on the
That's
hunt
what
for
I'm
the
saying.
Popeyes chicken sandwich.
See, that's your item.
That is amazing. It's amazing to me.
That's your item. So
I had one the other day. That's what.
So there you go. So that's your thing. Mine was Mexican pizza. That was, like I said, one of my favorite items at Taco Bell. They took it away. I was very upset. I've been depressed for 2 years, and they finally brought it back. I was feeling like I was finally, getting my breath underneath me, and literally like park, jump out of the car, run to the door. You know what I mean? And bam, sold out. And then it happened 3 more fucking times.
That's tough.
It was a tough day, man. Tough day. I'm not quite recovered yet. And I haven't had one because I was like, I'm not going to just go, now it has to be like more of like, okay, I'll just get it when I get it. But I
Yeah.
still haven't had it. So
Maybe we'll go after this pod.
you treat?
I'm down.
Oh, okay. Well, now
I'm down.
All right, there you go.
I buy you
review. Full review coming on next week's episode if the Mexican pizza is still worth it.
You went to Cancun recently.
I did, dude. I had a fucking amazing
I feel like you're always in
time.
Mexico,
I
but
love
that's
Mexico.
an amazing fucking.
It is, and
country,
I don't.
period.
Well, Mexico as a whole is incredible.
Yeah.
But I don't actually go to Cancun all that often, like to the Caribbean part of it or to the Gulf, I guess it technically is. I spend a lot more time here on the Pacific Coast and like the Jalisco region. Big shout out to all my Chivas fans out there. But yeah, so Puerto Vallarta,
Guadalajara.
yeah, Guadalajara. I spend more time on that region because my cousin's family, they're from there. They have a place down there, so we go down there and hang out a lot. But this was actually a trip that my work put together.
No way.
So anyone who's in sales out there knows a lot of companies do what's called President's Club. President's Club is basically the top sales people of the year.
Yeah.
Pat on my back. I was one of them. So because of that, they basically took me and probably like 20 others from my company to this fucking incredible resort in Cancun. It was called LeBlanc. It was like legit like a 5-star, all-inclusive, adults only. I had my own fucking butler. I had a
Wow.
full bar in my room. I had a fucking jacuzzi that was like the size of this table in my room. Like,
Amazing.
it was incredible. Like the whole experience was just absolutely phenomenal. The people that I went with, and this is the crazy thing. I've been working for my company since April of 2020.
Okay, wow.
I hadn't met anyone until this Mexico trip.
And it's because of COVID.
Because of COVID.
You guys are all working remote and
everybody
everything.
works remote. You
Yeah.
know, we cover different areas, so I'm kind of like the West Coast guy. But I mean, I had met a couple coworkers that are aligned to me on my team that are in the West region, but I hadn't met my boss who fucking hired me.
No way.
So it was crazy. So it was like this opportunity to just go out there, meet my coworkers face to face. And the great thing about it was that everybody was exactly the same as like the personalities that I've come to know from Zoom meetings for the last 2 years. So,
and I feel that's tough to find.
It is, and it's
very tough to find.
And it's big for, you know, team camaraderie to kind of have that, you know, human interaction. So that was just a bonus on top of just this fucking incredible vacation that they gave us. So we did all kinds of crazy activities. Like, you know, we went out on a boat and we did the whole snorkeling, scuba diving, you know, sightseeing. And so everybody was, you know, kind of, they're not really into like the party scene like that. It was, you know, mostly like, it was like my buddy, his girlfriend, another one of my coworkers, his wife. But I was like, guys, we're in Mexico. Like, you can't come to Cancun and just stay at the resort. Otherwise, why come to Mexico? Just go anywhere. You know what I mean? So I was like, I gotta be like the person that's like organizes something. So I was like, look, guys, we got like our awards banquet dinner, whatever, Saturday night.
Yeah.
I was like, after that, we're going out. I was like, I'm taking everybody out. So I got together like a small group. There was probably like 8 of us. I organized getting like some like car service from us from the hotel to take us to the downtown, like where all the clubs and the strip stuff is at. And we went to the club. And
which club did you take him to?
We were gonna go to Coco Bongo or whatever. But so we pulled up like in like a black Suburban or whatever. We jump out. Mind you, we had just come from an awards dinner.
Yeah.
So a lot of my coworkers are dressed up and
dappered up. And
right.
yeah.
I changed. I was like, fuck that. But yeah, so we hop out and like immediately it's like wolves. They come on us. They're like, "What's up, guys? Come in, party." I was like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "All right, yeah, let's party." I was like, "How much?" I was like, "You know, we want to get table, we want bottle service and this and that." And the guy was like, "Oh, tonight it's gonna be like 1,500." And I was like, "Okay, 1,500 pesos." I was like, "That's about $75, $80 per person." I was like, "Okay, we could do that." You know, I was like, "That seems doable." And he's like, "No, 1,500 US." I was like, "Fuck you." And it's not
Vegas prices, bro.
Right. And it's not that fuck you, fuck that price. It's just that I'm not one of these gullible idiots. I come here a lot. Maybe not Cancun directly, but I've gone to Mexico plenty of times. I know how it works.
How much does it usually cost? When you go get bottle service in like Cancun or
some spots,
or Vallarta or something.
I mean, it depends on the night. It was a Saturday night, but I mean, but that's the thing about Mexico. You can go on a fucking like Vegas. You can go on a Tuesday night and it's popping.
Yeah.
So, but you know, there's been times where we've gone and we've gotten bottle service. It'll be like a big ass bottle of Grey Goose, a big ass bottle of like 1942, and it's like $400. Literally like the price that you could almost like go and get it at the store at.
Yeah.
So we ended up going down to the next spot, which is the one that I wanted to go to anyway, which is called Mandala. And they have mandalas.
They
have mandalas everywhere. They got them
before.
in Cabo, they got them in Cancun, they got them in Puerto Vallarta, they got them everywhere.
I feel like there's like a certain tinge of like shadiness.
Oh, for
in
sure.
Mandala
That's why
I really enjoy though.
I love it. I love
you
the
know what I
sketchiness
mean?
of it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of sketchiness that makes that place very fucking fun.
But that's part of the excitement.
Oh, I love it.
Like, and that's another thing too. I didn't mention this. So like my coworker's wife, she's from the East Coast. She's a little bit older. She was a little bit worried, and we were getting ready to go. We were waiting on the car to pick us up from the hotel, and I think my coworker was like, he's like, "You're gonna wear your watch?" And I was just like, yeah, I didn't really think about it. I'm like, what's the fucking big deal? You know what I mean?
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So, but she's immediately starts full panic mode. She's like, and she has like a little Louis Vuitton purse or something like this. And she's like, she starts getting paranoid. She's like, oh my God, guys, I don't think I'm going to go, whatever. So anyways, we ended up talking her into it going. I told her like, look, if you don't feel comfortable, that's totally fine. But just come. And if at any point you want to leave, we'll leave. No questions asked. So fast forward, we end up going to Mandala. We got table service there. We had bottles. Included in our table bottle service, we had our own fucking private security guard that literally just stood there, made sure nobody messed with us the whole night. Every time like myself or one of the girls wanted to go to the bathroom, the security guard, who mind you was probably like 4'11", so I don't know how much security he can do. I mean, he probably had like a little knife on him or something, but you know,
he definitely had a little knife on him.
Yeah, something.
It's Cancun, bro.
He escorted, you know, the ladies to the room, to the bathroom, and then you know, we ended up leaving later on that night. Had a fucking phenomenal time.
There's a taco spot around the corner from that whole.
Spots fucking everywhere.
No, but there's this one taco spot that's literally around the corner from or it's across the street in that little alley. I forgot what it's called, man.
That's like saying
Taco
yeah,
Factory
Vegas,
or something like that.
yeah, you're in Vegas. Yeah, there's like this casino. It's like they're fucking everywhere.
Oh
Rock-
my God,
taco
bro.
shop in Mexico.
But it was so fucking amazing to get that fucking
Everything.
wasted in Mandala and then
go
head
there,
over to the
it's
taco
best.
factory.
It's the best. There's nothing better. And if obviously
Best.
tacos in Mexico is fucking bar none. It's not even close. I don't want to hear anybody say anything fucking different. They're incredible. But yeah, so she ended up having an amazing time. She thanked me. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for forcing me to go out. We had such an amazing time. Like, we never do this, da da da. But it was great, man. I had a fucking phenomenal trip. They announced where our club trip next year is, and let's just say I need to go do some work because I'm trying to go to that one too, because that one sounds like it's going to be even more crazy than this one.
Oh man, did you wear the Birkenstocks to the club?
Yeah. I did actually.
Yo, you were literally setting it off on Instagram with
did.
with the vacation Kevin outfits.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, look at this
Oh,
guy.
man, I was out there styling.
He was open
Hey,
toed.
bro, I'm like, if you're gonna go to Mexico, dress accordingly. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
enjoy
yo,
yourself.
you definitely looked
I did. I made
like you
sure-
were on vacation.
I was fucking full vacation mode. I had the Birkenstocks. Big shout out to my homegirl Alicia who put me on with the one pair, and then I'm like, man, I was like, I need to get another pair of these. So the fucked up thing about Birkenstocks though is they're beach wear.
Yeah.
You can't get them wet.
Really?
You can. It's not like a show.
I didn't know that.
No, because it's like made out of like cork and leather. So like the cork, I guess like fucking disintegrates or.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to get them wet. So it's like you can wear them, but again, it's supposed to be on some stylish shit, not like I'm gonna go play around and jump around in the ocean with them on. No.
I have I've got two pairs of Birkenstocks. It was the ones that just came out through Concepts.
Okay.
Those ones.
Were they the rubber ones?
Nah, they're not rubber, man. But
They got some rubber ones that
they're
are
not
dope.
open toed either. So they're the ones that they look like slip-ons.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
got those. I got FOMO. I seen them on the internet, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna get them.
Whoa, man.
But
speaking of, there's a collab that just dropped or drops tomorrow. There's 3 of them. It's a Crocs collab. I don't know if you've seen this. I forget.
I have
who
not
the
seen it. But I'm
collab
big on
with.
Crocs.
Dude, I gotta show you these. These are fucking dope. They did them in 3 colorways. There's like a white, like a neon green, and then like a purple, like lavender color. But Miguel, big shout out to Miguel, the homie Miguel. He's the one who I guess is a part of the design or one of the brand ambassadors.
Singer Miguel.
Yeah, Singer Miguel.
Yeah.
So he posted them. I seen them and I was like, damn. I was like, those are actually fucking fire. And I don't own any Crocs. So at 9:00 this morning, I was on the Crocs website.
They'll change your life, bro.
I was on the Crocs website at 9:00 this morning trying to enter into it's a draw, just like the sneakers app. So hopefully I get those. Fingers crossed, man. Because next
The
year,
resale on that shit is fucking insane. Like on the rare Crocs,
Dude, I was
like
try-
the ones that you're talking about, probably like $300-400. Like
I know.
after the fact.
I wanted to get the
It's
Cinnamon
insane.
Toast Crunch. They got they did a collab with
those are
Cinnamon
hot.
Toast Crunch. I
Yeah.
wanted to get the Cinnamon Toast Crunch ones, and you can't get them.
So you don't own a pair of Crocs at all.
I don't own any pair of
Bro,
Crocs.
they will change
I know.
your
That's what I'm saying.
life.
I'm trying to get them.
My God.
And that's actually like a perfect segue because if I don't end up getting them, I'm gonna have to cash out somewhere. Luckily, Crocs is not one of the companies that's being sued or that's not suing StockX because, as most of you have know or those who haven't heard, Nike did like their own private investigation of StockX where they essentially, I think, went on StockX and bought a bunch of random sneakers from StockX. This was Nike doing this. Nike got those sneakers back, and apparently, I don't know how many they did, but I think it was like 8 pair Nike validated were counterfeits or
Wow.
fakes. So now
Really?
Nike is literally trying to sue StockX for like brand defamation or what? Because this is the thing. I don't know how you can stop. I don't know how Nike can sue StockX to the point where they can make it where StockX can't sell Nikes because they're not buying them from Nike. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they're not.
It's
They
a
don't have an
third-
account or
Right. They're
anything.
just a middleman. They're a
Yeah.
reseller. The consumer buys it from them and they ship it to them. So, but that's like a big thing right now because everybody, you bought sneakers from StockX?
Bro, these that I'm wearing right now I'm questioning. Like, hey, are these fucking real?
Bro,
Like,
I bought tons of sneakers off of stock. You want to hear a fucked up StockX story?
Go ahead.
I don't know why I bought these. I bought the Jordan 11 Adapts, the self-lacing ones.
Yeah, I don't know why you bought those, bro.
Okay, so this is why I bought them. I have had every single 11 ever. Ever. And I'm talking about back to original releases. I had a dead stock pair and I had a rock pair. When I moved out to Vegas, I was like, I got rid of them. I have no 11s anymore. The only reason why I bought the Concepts was more to like just kind of, I'm sorry, not the Concepts, the Adapts.
Yeah.
Was to more so like to complete the collection kind of thing. Because this is the way I look at it now. sneakers are beyond just wearing them. They're kind of like an NFT, if you will, or like owning
it's like a piece of art,
right?
Wearable art.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these Adapt 11s. I bought them off of StockX, right? Like, I don't remember how long ago. I had them for a year or so, and then I finally decided to sell all of my 11s. I sold a bunch of 11s to what was the spot in Newark?
Soul Supremacy.
Soul Supremacy.
Yeah.
I sold a bunch to Soul Supremacy. I sold a bunch on StockX. I send them the Adapt 11s that I bought from them that had the StockX tag still on them.
Way.
They denied them and said that they were not legit. I was like, you fucking idiots.
Are you?
I was like,
are you?
I sent them the original purchase receipt. I'm like, I literally bought these from you. And they told me they weren't legit. So StockX is on some bullshit. So I'm glad Nike's fucking putting it to them. Because
do you still have those Adapts?
No, I ended up getting rid of them. I sold them privately because they were still legit. I mean, I sold them on like eBay or something like that.
That's insane. Yeah. Like, how the fuck are they gonna not take back an item that you bought from them that has the fucking authentication?
Literally had the green tag
on
hanging on it.
Yeah.
Literally had the green tag on it and they wouldn't take it. So like I said, fuck you, StockX. I'm glad that this shit is happening. And beyond, it's bigger than StockX. Just the sneaker game is just fucked up. The resale market, these bots, these fucking people that just cop shit just to flip it. Like, that's not like what we got into sneakers for. You know what I mean? We got into sneakers because we loved them. We wanted to wear them. It was, about style and profile and all that. And like, now it's a cash business. It's a money game. And I get it. I'm never gonna knock anybody's hustle and tell you how to make money. But for the people out there that just are, and there's so many people out there that just really love and are all about the sneaker culture. You know what I mean? We got the Virgil book behind us right here. It's just unfortunate what it's turned into. So if Nike can be the catalyst to fucking, shoot down and maybe make a change and shit. I mean, Nike got their own fucking problems. Let's not talk about the sneaker app, but that's a whole nother. We could do a whole episode about that.
No, how about the executive that had the son that was backdooring directly through the mom?
Dude had
what?
He had like a warehouse stock of shit.
That
and
shit
she got fired
wild.
because of
it.
Like high level.
I want to say
executive.
that he was using her corporate card.
You might be right, but I know that they did do an investigation or something, and she didn't have anything to do with it in terms of like hooking him up. But he just made his own connects by like using her name or whatever, and I'm not gonna mention any names, but I do know people that have Nike accounts through stores or whatever, and sometimes there'll be a hot release and maybe it's more stress for them to fucking do raffles and all that, so they'll just backdoor the whole lot. They'll be like, hey, somebody wants to buy all 32 pair, fuck it, they'll sell them. But so I think that's how this dude made relationships. But yeah, again, the sneaker game's fucked up. Fuck StockX. Fuck the sneakers app. Big shout out to the few people that are out there grinding, trying to get sneakers. E-Rock's not one of them. Like I said, he's not blue collar.
You know what, man? I've been on a big New Balance kick lately. Huge New Balance kick. Oh my God. I've bought at least probably 6 pairs of New Balances.
New Balances are dope.
In the last probably I'd say 2-3 months.
Yeah, they're dope. They're a niche thing. It's like if you fuck with New Balance, you fuck with New Balance.
I love it.
Lex, my brother Lex Jones, he's a big New Balance guy. Action Bronson's a big New Balance guy. He's doing a collab with New Balance. I seen that's coming out.
Jack Harlow is a New Balance.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, he's a New Balance brand ambassador. So yeah, I don't know
Kawhi
what it is.
Leonard.
Yeah. Fun guy. Kawhi. Kawhi doesn't wear the cool New Balances though. It's like, I wouldn't buy a Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard also doesn't play basketball. He sits on the bench.
He's the fun guy, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been on a big New Balance kick. I've bought a lot of old school New Balances, and I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's like I can't get enough of it right now.
They're dope. I like them. I just never got into them. And as a person,
they're comfortable, man.
Yeah,
they're fucking comfortable.
That's my worry though. Is what if I buy these New Balances and I love them, and then I turn into a fucking crackhead again, and I'm like, you know what I mean?
That's what happened to me, buddy. I mean, and I shouldn't be buying shoes right now, considering the fact that I'm closing escrow on a new house this week.
I told you, yeah.
I shouldn't, but I did, and to be honest, man, I'm actually really looking forward to wearing these when I move in. So
there you go.
Yeah.
No sneakers in the house though, bro. You're Filipino. Come on, man. You know better than that.
Memorial Day weekend's coming up,
right around the corner.
Oh my God, I am.
It's the kickoff of summer. We're here. We made it.
Dude, I feel like the kickoff of summer was last night at E.D.C.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were just millions of people. There were like probably at least like 150,000 people like in that
crazy.
festival itself. But Memorial Day weekend, it's just as crazy.
Yeah.
You know, we got a whole bunch of people that are coming into town from all around the country.
Oh, all the parties.
It is primarily hip hop focused.
Thank God. No Daisy carnivals. You know what I mean? No.
You know, our homie Miguel.
Miguel's gonna be back.
He's going to be here. He's going to be at Light Nightclub on Sunday.
That's gonna be dope.
That's going to be dope, man.
And when we were hanging out last time, and we were talking to the owner or the main promoter there, and he was saying that like that was one of the best shows that they've had in a long time. So it's dope that they're bringing him back already because that's gonna be and it's Memorial Day weekend. Like that's gonna be a party. So
I'm doing Daylight on Saturday day with St. John. So that's going to be a movie. St. John is an absolutely fucking amazing performer, and I'm literally going to stay on property, and then I'm doing nighttime with Don Tolliver.
Oh, okay.
Bro, Don Tolliver.
That's gonna be crazy.
Saturday night at Light.
Damn.
I'm excited for that. I'm a huge Don Tolliver fan. And I want to say this is his first Vegas performance.
Is it?
Yeah. I've seen him perform.
Right.
But like in like small settings. Like when I lived in LA, he did like a small little record release party at the Soho House, and it was like a room of like 200 people.
Right.
Maybe 150, But this
Vegas nightclub.
This is going to be Don Tolliver just like, here,
That's
outside.
the whole weekend,
you know what I mean?
The whole weekend is going to be absolutely just crazy. So.
I mean, the streets are packed, the hotels are definitely, they're insane. It's tough to get a dinner reservation. So if you are coming out here, man, plan ahead, get everything out the way.
No, it's too late. Let's rephrase that.
All right,
if you're coming out here,
you're lucky if you get anything.
Yeah, it's too late. You're gonna be eating at the Chick-fil-A on Charleston
or the White Castle,
right?
Which is absolute fucking
big shout
garbage.
out to Lex Jones again. That's his shit.
I can't stand White Castle.
We already talked basketball.
So it might be too late in certain parts, but hey, one of the big things is do not ask for any hookups during this weekend.
No.
It's more busier on Memorial Day weekend than it is during fucking New Year's Eve.
Well, not this upcoming New Year's. This New Year's Eve is
New Year's Eve. And you know what? We didn't put that on the topic sheet, but we got to talk about that for a quick second.
That's going to be crazy.
But Memorial Day weekend, it's going to be crazy. Don't ask me to get in any of these clubs, man, unless you have a plan to spend some money, because Memorial Day weekend, I'm telling you, they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck, man. If you've been supporting all year long, you're paying. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter even who you are. Even if you're an athlete, even if you're someone famous, that has like guess what? You're paying to sit.
This is their get money weekend. So
this is their get money weekend. Mind you, like the last, probably I'd say 2 or 3. Well, we didn't have Memorial Day weekend because, things were shuttered. Things weren't, they weren't normal per se because of COVID, So this is like the Memorial Day weekend that's going to be just out of fucking control.
It's going to be retarded, and the weather is just it's like getting really hot again. So
it's like 90 degrees.
That's what I'm saying. And I think it's like getting into triple digits again this weekend. Man. So
so that's going to be a fun weekend. Last time we hung out, obviously I got very fucking drunk.
No surprise there.
Are you going to be doing any drinking this weekend or no?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I drank a lot in Mexico, and I, you know me, I'm not like a big drinker. But I did drink a healthy amount in
I mean, it's your first
Mexico.
Memorial Day weekend as a Vegas local.
As a local. But I mean, I've been out here for every other fucking Vegas festivity. I've been out here for New Year's. I've been out here for 4th of July. I've been out here for probably Memorial Day, Labor Day. So I don't know. I mean, I also got like a big travel trip coming up pretty soon. So I'm trying to keep it clean until then. But
just get an IV, bro. Have you gotten an IV yet? That's a very Vegas thing to do.
I mean, I've gotten an IV, but it wasn't in Vegas. I've gotten an IV quick story. I went on a cruise ship one time, got deathly fucking sick, like seasickness and all that shit. Spent the first night in the infirmary of the cruise ship with an IV in my arm, dehydrated as shit. And what they don't tell you is that they don't take medical insurance on cruise ships. So that was a fully out of pocket one night stay in a hospital on a cruise ship. So yeah, anyways, but that's the one time I did take an IV.
Well, I get IVs every 2 weeks. I'm probably going to get one after this podcast.
You get oil changes every 2 weeks.
That's exactly what it is, man.
You got a high mileage car, bro. That's not healthy.
Hey, man, the IV game, I wish I got into it. Like from a business perspective, it's a thriving fucking business out here.
Yeah, I've heard
you have to set an appointment to spend, I don't know, it's about 180, 200 bucks.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's worth it.
They come to your house and they do the
They
whole
can
thing.
either go to your house. I go to a spot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's by my house out here in Vegas. But like literally you sit there, you know, they take your blood pressure, they make sure you're good, you know, and then they ask you, hey, well, is there something wrong with you? Or are you just kind of just doing this like, you know,
Dehydrated.
for an oil change?
Right, getting an oil change. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I just need to, you know, I want to get my vitamins. Because the thing is with IVs is that, you know, when you take your vitamins, you're only absorbing, I'd say probably 25, 30%, which is insane, right? Because you're taking like a 2,000 milligram fucking like vitamin C, but you're only getting really 20% of that, which is, I don't know how much, I don't know the math, but
Right.
you know, it's not a lot. But when you take it straight to the bloodstream, you're getting 110% of it. So it's the health benefits are incredible for you. So maybe that's something you could do after Sunday.
Well, see, this is the thing though. Like,
I will cover your first Vegas IV.
I appreciate that, but the thing with me too is that like I'm not like a professional drinker to the point where I get hungover and fucked up. My body has like a self-built-in restrictor where I literally can't drink anymore. Like my body will not allow me to keep drinking to the point where I get fucked up. Unless I'm just like shot, because then that shit just hits you too fucking fast. Which is the danger of fucking hanging out with your ass.
You know where I'm going with this.
You're all about the shots, but
you have a restrictor.
Yeah, man, I got my body has a built-in like defense mechanism where
that tells you no more shots.
Will not allow my body to drink no more. It'll be like, nope, can't do it. So if I try to drink, it right back up.
Hey man, in my world, that's called being a pussy, bro.
I'm cool. Hey, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. You keep doing your oil changes. I'm gonna live this healthy, clean life, right? You eat your fucking nations and your Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
Hey man, I mean maybe I've been in Vegas too long.
You have, bro. Health is wealth, though, man. You ain't getting any younger.
No, I'm not.
Gotta protect your temple, bro.
You know? No, 100%. My body is a temple. It's a big temple, but you know,
your body is E.D.C. That's what the fuck your body is. Get the fuck out of here. Your body is the marquee fucking rooftop party.
All right, before we're out of here, though, we need to talk about what is about to unfold in this city on New Year's Day.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so. They just announced the schedule for the entire NFL. Everybody, it's like a big day for NFL fans because a lot of fans like to do destination trips.
Yeah.
I myself, I've already booked. I'm going to Chicago for the Chicago game. I'm going to Mexico City for the Niners Cardinals game. I don't have to worry about Vegas this year because they announced. Everybody was wondering when the Niners were going to be playing. We knew the Niners were going to be playing the Raiders.
Yeah.
We didn't know when. So the NFL said, fuck you, and basically scheduled the Niners Raiders on New Year's weekend on New Year's Day. So anybody that was planning to come out here that's looking at hotel prices, flight prices,
screwed.
Bro, you're going to have to like start donating kidneys now. Donating blood, sperm.
Sell your shoes on StockX.
Sell while you can. Sell everything you can because that is going to be, I mean, it's already New Year's, which we know in Vegas is just a fucking shit show. Mm-hmm. And then you got the Niners. Basically, it's going to be Bay Vegas.
Yeah.
It's going to be Las Vegas. It's going to be Las Vegas that weekend. Everybody from the Bay is going to be out here because it's fucking, it's New Year's weekend. Then you got Niners Raiders, the first time these teams have met in the Raiders' new stadium. It's going to be fucking
It's literally the Battle of the Bay, but not in the Bay.
It's still the Battle of the Bay.
Yeah, it's still the Battle of the Bay.
Don't matter where the Raiders are,
like,
don't where the Niners are, it's always going to be Battle of the Bay.
I literally told my agent, I was like, bro, do not book me anywhere else other than Las Vegas for fucking New Year's Eve.
Yeah, 100%.
And he was like, why is that? I'm like, well, obviously you don't watch football.
Yeah, clearly.
But, I mean, the Niners are playing the Raiders and fucking...
What about how big the bag is? Or there's no bag big enough?
No. I'm staying home.
All right, fair enough.
No, because I already know what's going to happen, man. I'm going to go out of town. I'm going to get profusely drunk. That's just what I do on New Year's. I always do. There's never a sober moment on New Year's for me. It just doesn't happen.
We live a very different life. I don't think I've stayed up to until
that's
midnight.
Why we do this podcast, and that's why it works. That's why this works,
Right.
But I told him, I was like, hey, look, man, I'd rather be in Vegas, sleep in my own bed in my new house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wake up early, tailgate, or just keep on going. Nah, that's a big possibility for me. I could definitely do that.
I think it's a late game though. Hold on, let me check. I got the schedule.
1 p.m.,
right
bro.
Is it a 1 p.m. game? Okay, so then that works. But that's going to be the case for a lot of people. A lot of people are just going to roll right through the night. Going to get out of the club 6 o'clock. They're going to go get some breakfast. Hopefully they go shower, change. A lot of them probably won't.
I know. Do not wear your New Year's outfit from the club
to the tailgate.
To the tailgate. But there will be a lot of people that are going to be wearing Niner jerseys, Niner gear, Raider jerseys, everything all around this city, man. So yeah, there's that's going to be the case. And
I mean, I don't know, man. I might have to just go to the Bay that weekend, Airbnb my house out for $37,000. And
is that even possible?
Hey, bro, everything is going to be crazy that weekend, bro.
Nah, I mean, well, let me ask you this. What if a Raider fan, wants to rent your house?
Absolutely not. Then it's double the price, $74,000. That's quick math right there for anybody who knows. 37 times 2 is 74. But yeah, $74,000 to the highest
you
bidder.
You might come back and a couple things might be missing. If a Raider fan ends up Airbnb in your house, buddy.
Listen, I got my Nevada ID now, which means I am legally able to go purchase assault rifles.
Hey, chill out, man. Chill out.
Hey, it's legal. It is legal. Hey, chill out. I am a Nevada resident.
This is the type of shit that's gonna get us canceled. So just don't even
try it.
Stop going that way.
You.
Stop it. Stop it. All right.
Okay. Anyways.
All right, before we're out of here, any last words, man?
Well, yeah, I mean, DMV, fuck the DMV. That shit was kind of crazy. This is what I want to talk about, the DMV real quick. I just finally had my appointment after 6 months. It took that long to get an appointment.
Welcome home.
Got my Nevada driver's license, got my Nevada license plate. This is how fucked up the DMV is in Nevada. They know the experience is so fucked up, they put a full-blown fucking cafeteria in the DMV. They know that you're going to be there all goddamn day. So again, I appreciate the gesture, but bro,
I didn't look at it that way. But you know what? You might be right.
That's how fucked up the DMV is. They know your ass is going to be there all damn day. They got a cafeteria that could rival NFL stadiums in terms of concession stands.
It's better than EDRs.
Bro, they selling everything there. Everything there. That's how you know you're going to be there a long time.
How long did your trip take?
In total, it was probably like 3 hours, and I had an appointment. Yeah. But you did say that was going to be the case.
But yeah, the crazy thing is that when you get an appointment and you walk up, you wait in line to tell them that, hey, I have an appointment, for them to tell you, okay,
go sit in line with everybody else. Yep,
sit down for another 3 hours.
It's crazy.
But it's an hour just to fucking even check in.
Oh, it's terrible. It was not an enjoyable experience. I'm glad that it's over with. I don't pray and wish that upon anybody.
The Nevada DMV is definitely tough. So let me ask you this though: how was the person helping you? How was their
He was
mood?
great. He was actually so I'm like one of those people I know. This person's already having a shitty day. Me being a shitty asshole is not going to make the situation any better. You know what I mean? So if you approach someone and you try to kill them, even when I get a representative on the phone and they're an asshole, I always try to be nice until they push me to a point. But yeah, this guy was cool. He was super nice. He wasn't the most efficient worker, which, that goes back to the whole DMV thing. But he was cool. I got my business done. I'm glad it's over with, and I hope that I never, ever have to return to the DMV.
The guy that helped me actually really looked out for me.
Yeah.
He was just but he was it was kind of crazy because I feel like he was super anti-California.
They're all anti-California. Yeah.
So, everybody is. Yeah. So, as I was going through all the steps and the paperwork, he was like, hey, look, you're going to have to do this. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but hey, if you don't do this, California is going to get you for your registration. So, here. Send this over to them just to make sure that they can't get you for anything. Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, you're one of us now.
No,
I got you.
That's tough. Yeah, now that you brought it up, the guy actually did hook me up because I didn't realize my registration in California had expired 3 weeks ago.
Oh, so, wow, you were riding dirty.
I didn't realize that. I barely drive ever. But anyway, so he was like, has your vehicle been non-operable or whatever the word is to the last couple weeks? And I was like, no. He's like, well, if you say that it has been, he's like, then the fine will be a lot less. And then he kind of gave me a little wink. I was like, oh yeah. It hasn't been drivable for the last few weeks. So he made me fill out this quick paper. I turned it in, and again, the fees are crazy. I still ended up spending $1,000 on my registration and my new ID, which is just insane. But there's no state taxes out here. That's the only one you pay.
There's a lot of great things that come out of this state and this city. So it's it balances out.
Hell yeah. So
all right, man. Well, with that being said, every single Tuesday, we've got a new episode for you. Please subscribe to the podcast. We are available on the iHeartRadio app, on Spotify,
iTunes,
iTunes,
Pandora,
Amazon Music.
Spotify.
Yeah, you know, so I mean, we're available anywhere you consume podcasts. So please, wherever you're listening to this or watching it, make sure you subscribe, support the podcast. We've got new merch coming out real soon, so be on the lookout for that. And follow us on Instagram at the hotbox_pod. Yo, to be honest, man, do you want to take that home?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you take it home. You
gonna,
take it home.
for sure.
It looks amazing, man.
I mean, I don't drink coffee, but I'm taking it.
Let George drink out of it.
There you go. Perfect.
There you go. All right. We're out of here. Appreciate y'all. The Hotbox Pod, E-Rock, Box Kev, and yeah.
See y'all next week.
Mm-hmm.